Good afternoon, good morning, whatever is the time and wherever you are. Today, again, we have another topic under the Green Sofa podcast. As usual, we will talk about sustainability from different angle. Today, the topic about how digitalization and how technology could support achieving sustainability goals or even achieving our outcomes from being more sustainable in our economy, in our meeting our national strategy. So for today, I'm hosting one of the leader in terms of adapting a new solution for the digitalization in supporting the sustainability. Welcome, Omar.
Thank you, Samar. Thank you
I
for
just want to say
having
thank
me
you
today.
for accepting the invitation. And as usual, I would be really glad to represent you and talking about you. But I think who's better than someone talk about themselves? So I always ask my guest, what do you want to share from Omar? Who you want to share as a Omar, as a expertise? Just feel free to share a little background about you as a Omar.
Okay.
The mic for you.
Thank you, Samar, for having me today. Actually, it's my pleasure to contribute on this topic. Especially, let me introduce myself quickly. My name is Omar Zayed. My experience in the market for the last 13 or 14 years back. My background is information technology. I do have a master on digital transformation. I have started the journey with the digital transformation for last 2 years. I engaged with the Awaken Investment Group. Awaken Investment Group, it's a Saudi company. They are based in Saudi. Basically, their backbone or their background is industrial. So they are manufacturing company. They are like a big sandbox for the manufacturing, 26 factory and up that scale with 3,000 employee. So I started with them as an entrepreneur or product owner for a product focusing on the utilities or the manufacturing utilities, let's say. The journey started where we as a group, they have a vision that the technology could evolve to give a better life or better operation to the manufacturing as their background. So I play a role with them that I'm good on the technology and I understand the technology. And with the time, I came to know the idea of how the intersection between the technology and the daily operation could help and could improve efficiency or achieve operation excellency overall in the manufacturing. So this is how it started, and this is quickly about me. So and again, I'm thanking you for having me today. And
You're most welcome. I think a lot of things as introduction about you and Al-Ubaykan, it led me. I need to ask a lot of questions about that, but to try to go and link our topic about sustainability. Omar, since you come from the background of heavy industry like Al-Ubaykan, and I believe everybody, if we mention Al-Ubaykan, it's a culture of name. It's linked with a bookshop. It's linked with a mini industrial thing. It's led me to the question where how Al-Ubaykan or how you as Umar, who are now a owner for a products in terms of digitalization, which is, I hope we could also talk more about your solution later on. What is sustainability for you, and why Al-Ubaykan need to involve or what is the culture that can deliver it during your strategic or your solution? In simple words, sustainability, what is it for you?
Yeah, let me start from where we, as Awaken. In Awaken, we do believe in our culture and our the change is always a must.
Okay.
So adopting the digital, it's not a choice; it's a must as well. So based on that, in the last 6-7 years, Awaken Awaken management, they decide to have Awaken Digital Solutions company where they have different solution per business domain. to adopt the digital transformation within the group, and whatever we see it beneficial, scalable, we can change the customer, affecting our business by changing the customer experience, changing the quality that we produce, and all of this, taking this to our customer, to the world as well. So this is the culture, or this is the what we have practicing in every day. Today, why sustainability? I have been assigned to the product who's handling the all the related activity and the utilities. Basically, the utilities for the people not from manufacturing or industrial. I need to give a high level number. What's industrial and what's related to the carbon emission, what's related to sustainability. Then I came to my product. Generally speaking, from high level, I would say 55 to 60% from the energy consumption across a country or a kingdom coming from the industrial and industrial sector. It's not because of the industrial, because of the industrial sector, they have an operation hour, let's say, triple the normal operation for commercial buildings. So that's make a huge energy consumption there. So now we need to focus. We are an industrial people. So as a part from our responsibility, we need to look at our energy consumption, how our operation are impacting the global warming. Basically started with we need to optimize our operation. We need to change.
Yeah, so if you I can recall here, for you as Omar, leading in Abekana Group, sustainability for you is matter of optimizing, being responsible on your operation. This is how you be delivering the culture of sustainability as a practice.
Yes.
Internally as a solution in your operation, daily operation, and then you export it as a success cases to the community or to the economy or to the world. This is how you deliver it. More action.
It's more to action. It's more to tangible outcome. This is how even we start with ourselves first. This
using the digital.
Yeah, we leverage the technologies. How to eliminate our waste. Okay. How it's a culture within the group, within our factory, or within the organization itself. How everyone is watching his activity on a daily basis, even to eliminate waste or to improve efficiency. All of this have direct impact to the sustainability, and as well is having direct impact to the company bottom line.
Yeah, if you allowed me here, I just want to share with our audience about, since Al-Abekane is the packaging, for the food packaging is really huge amount, how much you are producing daily. And I would love to share about how recycling, the crazy amount you are doing recycling. So I think, as you said, sustainability is a practice in terms of industrial. This is how it should be delivered more. If we're talking about industrial.
I would say it on a story. It will be very lovely for our audience.
Yeah.
See what Abekane is doing. Actually, it's an amazing story. Where they start. We are doing printing and packaging solution for food and bev. Okay. So basically, we are producing bottles, folding cartons, paper milling. This is our industry. I'll give the story starting from the paper milling. Paper milling, from the start, all the raw material coming is recycled material, or paper where we are recycled material. This is first, and once it comes to the plastic, we do also have a part from our production are coming for the recycling as well, and all the waste coming out from folding carton factory coming back to the paper mill to recycled again to used. So I would say the waste coming from the folding carton as a factory as a production waste, let's say, go to the OPI, it's recycled, fully recycled. Also, we do have an initiative. It's not only within our factory. We do have initiatives with our competitor, our customers, our vendors. We do have a dedicated production line for other people to recycle their material, so to make sure that their end product or their production waste are recycled in the right way. So this is in terms of the production, in terms of the water. We do have water recycling also. We do have a water treatment plant, and we recycle the water coming out from the factory, within our factory, within also our industrial city. So it's about how to practice, again, back to your question in the sustainability. First, how we look at it as an industrial, we are intense operation. So we should look at every single aspect from our operation, how it impact, and how we can eliminate losses, how we can be more efficient to deliver the right outcomes for the company and for our environment. It's apart from our social responsibility
Aspect.
at the end aspect.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really interesting because most of my guests, when you talk about sustainability, they tackle it from individual, which is I really like that part because when we start talk about the transition or the change is starting from us as an individual. But it's really interesting how when we measure the concept of sustainability for the industrial people or the operation part, it's mean numbers. It means action. So we can see the impact.
Immediately you can
tangible
outcomes. Yes.
So that's why I would love to start deep more on if we talk about digitalization and technology for the sustainability concept.
So I'll start with our practices. Now, coming to the sustainability, now we discussed that we have the right practices in place to do the conservation, even in energy conservation or in the waste elimination or whatever. Now we need to sustain these actions.
Yeah, this is my question. How you
Make
utilize this tool to go and make it sustain, not just one pilot case.
It's not a project based.
We need to scale it. Yes, scale it up as a routine. Every day you do it. How do you think the digitalization?
Here the digital is playing a crucial role on sustaining the right actions, or sustaining the. Today we can commit to do the right action, but we cannot commit to the people discipline. So we need to make sure that with giving that all our people are doing their job on the best, but I'm not complaining about someone, but the idea is that discipline is the crucial part of it. How to make sure that what we have agreed, this is the right approach to eliminate waste, let's say, or maintain a quality of produced water, or whatever action that we agreed on. We need the soldiers stand on this critical parameter on real time, on 24/7, to make sure that there is no deviation on that element again. So I need to make sure the constants of the production of this. So here's coming the digitalization. Even the digitalization to rely on the digital more. So human intervention, it's not necessarily, but less human interventions means more accurate data, more reliable data as an outcomes. So the machine wouldn't lie to you. It's right or wrong, left or right, or upper or lower. So basically, just to come a real case, for example, if we talk about the wastewater coming from the manufacturing that's to be dumped to the network of the water network, if we agree to recycle the water on a critical parameter, certain critical parameter, that we need the water to come up from any factory with this. Simply, if you leverage let's say the IoT connectivity on each endpoint for a factory to measure the water quality in real time.
It's a challenge.
Yeah. So imagine this in one factory, then imagine this in an industrial city, then imagine this on a country level. So all the country level, for example, they understand how their manufacturing. This is one element solely about water quality, disposal water quality for the critical manufacturing, and how it look like, how we can have real-time alarming, go to the right stakeholders with the notification immediately in real time to take a right action. It's not about escalation, it's about controlling the operation.
So do you think digitalization is the effective tool to scale up any sustainable solution? Because it's as you said, most of the sustainable solution could be based project or small project.
Yeah.
But if we want to reach commercialize it, to scale it up, we need to have a huge support of
Yeah, the
digitalization.
digital intersection is it's a must.
Okay.
I see it. It's no choice. Like I used to say this example for the people for like 10, 15 years back. If the people they don't adopt the touch screens, mobiles, and the keyboards mobile, and no one having mobile now with keyboard. So it's technology is evolving and changing always. So now we are talking about manufacturing or the manufacturing processes on a mobile phone, a smartphone. Even now the people in technology, they start injecting they call it iOS for manufacturing. iOS has become trend as an user experience, easy way to deal with the. So imagine a factory operation with the complexity of the manufacturing that's coming to your phone to manage your factory and to manage your processes on a right threshold, on a right track. This is how the technology will change the way the people they are operating on all decades. So this is how it works with the digital. That's why I do believe one of the great enabler of the sustainability is the digital. Doing and a lot of people looking at the sustainability with the 17 goals of sustainability. Yeah, it's very wide range, and no specific domain in the exists that cover all of these 17 dimensions. But I would say the digital can come across the 17 to support all these projects across the 17. I see the digital here is an enabler more than it's an end product or end target or an initiative. It's an enabler across all the initiatives. Give an example out of the manufacturing on the agriculture as well. Agriculture, the IoT and the connectivity and the sensing of the moisture, and it's there as well for the water, for the agriculture, for fertilization. All of this, they need to measure and to keep everything on track with the real time. Now, it depends on this industry how much they are mature to adopt the technology. But again, the digital with the sustainability, I could see it a lot of synergy to deliver the end goal. Also, I would say on the energy sector, for the energy efficiency, the people also, they are doing energy projects. Then they come to the implementation. After the implementation, they do measurement and verification. And measurement and verification, currently, yes, there is energy saving and there is carbon reduction coming out from this. But we do believe that if you add the technology on top of it to keep the measurement and verification or the agreed saving on track and having real-time monitoring on it, that could add easily 5 to 6, 7% saving on top of what we have agreed on, and give a transparency to the facility, to the energy company. Everyone, they will be on the same page. So coming back to the point where the digital is enabled, this is a great enabler for the energy sector, for agriculture, a lot. I cannot count. But what I need to mention or to highlight is how the people, they should look at their initiative from digital perspective. So in the digital, the technologies became easy, affordable, everyone can access it. Now, the crucial point is the subject matter expert who will tailor the outcomes that needed from that digital to be making sense to the operation.
Available, yes. That's what actually led me to the question, where I will ask you, now in 2023, everybody is becoming, let's say, somehow educated and familiar in terms of digitalization. And as you said, even our new generation, they are smarter than us in terms of dealing with all digitalization. We have a culture now. If we're talking about industrial or digitalization adapting in sustainability, what is the challenge? You told me now every time we are trying to develop an energy project, there is always a door to develop it, enhancement, any kind of solution. But the challenge when we talk about digitalization and sustainability in the industrial sector, what is the main gap or the challenge for you as a Umar every day you face it if you in your own product, or you notice, or even if you want to adapt a new solution to the corporate,
Yeah.
what is your always main challenge, or how you verify that this is really, really a solution could make a sustainable impact in your organization?
Yes.
And I
Actually,
believe a lot of criteria you have on
yeah.
standards for that.
Actually, you answer the question while you are doing the, you are
Okay,
putting the
okay.
question. I'll put it my way. Basically, I would say it's about time and the customer maturity. Yeah, one of the
Time and
customer maturity. Sometimes
Okay.
to go to an organization and they are not ready to do this digital transformation.
and
Again,
why?
it's
Already in terms of what? As a
infrastructure,
Okay.
of a culture,
Culture.
of a readiness. The readiness, it should come. We have been always in debate. The approach of the digital transformation should come top to down or bottom to up. So again, it's top to down, but the buy-in has to come from the people on the ground. So one of the main challenges I would address the change management. So how to manage the people to change their way of operation. The people always, I used to do these things for last 10, 15 years my way and working fine. Why should I adopt the technology and the
yeah.
digital? This is one of the challenges. The other challenges is now digital transformation, it's became a buzzword or a trend that everyone is looking for, but few people, they understand what's the real digital transformation is, how to get the fruit out of the digital transformation, how to unlock the silos between the business sectors to get the outcomes insightful from it. So to reach to that level, we need to do awareness. First, in digital, we say that you should create the demand and serve it.
Okay.
Normally, because the message we are getting from the people, they don't adopt the digital transformation. I used to work with you and without you. Why should I adopt something? For him, this is an extra cost.
Yes.
So that's put us in a position that we need to validate the point first, and then put the ROI clear to the customer. So in putting the position of that to clear ourselves, we should get the pain point clear to the customer. I should highlight their pain point.
Yeah, understand well their needs, right?
Yeah,
Don't give them a solution is not really serving their needs. So understanding well the pain, where is it? I think, as you said, it will be.
It's not easy for us as
that's why
for
as
the people from
industrial,
digital.
yes.
It's not easy to come on an industrial we don't know about it, and they will tell us what's their pain point. They don't know what's their pain point.
I think this is the story behind why you starting Rabekan starting their own.
We understand
digital company.
Yes, yeah, we understand. This is one of the main drivers for us to do this digital, because we understand where is the business pain is. How the technology as operation. Part of our offering, by the way, that's once we talked about our offering, what's differentiate us from others is that we understand how utilities operate. We are look at the utilities from different perspective.
It's really interested, because I believe a lot of solution in terms of digital side, a lot of people can create easily a digital solution for any sector from any reason, but is it really meeting the needs for each industry? If we're talking about customer care, it is really meet them. People should be expertise in terms of relationship and customers. If we are talking about production and operation, so the challenge is maybe most of the digital company, they don't leave the real time, let's say, kind of business, or they don't know exactly the scope of.
No. I come to my point again back. The crucial point is the subject matter expert. Who's designing the outcomes of the digital, where the now, by the way, just to let you know, ChatGPT and AI is evolving in everything, and it's revolutioning a lot of. It's become a commodity, the programming and all of this. So, what will be the missing part in the equation is this subject matter expert who knows that 10-15 years of running operation and specific vertical, he understands where is the pains, and then the tech people, they should enable him how to tackle this. So it became like a workshop. This is how the success story happened in our factories. Is we do a workshop with the people on the ground and we sit together guys, what do you have challenge in your daily operation? So this is their daily practices, and sometimes the people, they came to be familiar with the problem, and they just deal with it. They didn't try to fix it. Yeah.
Okay.
So once the digital come in place, they will show them that, guys, there is an area of optimization. They will unlock new data, new values that you can get it by connecting different aspects. I would explain this quickly. If you are talking about manufacturing, generation, and demand for us is the production line, and generation is the utilities, is whatever is serving the energy. Now, if you compare both of them, usually how it operates, the operation team is looking after the production, and the utility or maintenance team, they are looking about the utilities. Everyone is looking in silos, running on the silos. Now, once the digital is coming and connect both together, do I need to provide this certain energy to the production line, or I'm doing this efficiently or not? How much energy I'm consumed to the production line? This is the understanding once the digital come in place. Before, everyone working on silos, if my machine is working fine, no disturbance, and it's running, that's mean I'm fine.
Okay.
This is how the digital, but for the operation people, it's not in their, let's say, it's not their job to look at the technology, how it will help them in their operation. Their job is just to run the operation. So that's why the integration of the digital with the segments or the whatever verticals, the digital transformation department is always their job is to brainstorm with the people and to understand the pain point, and the next step is to materialize the outcomes.
Yeah, that's why you said we need to create the demand so you can deliver to the team who's working. Like, this is, you need it. As you said, always build the story there. So these people, or the operator people, or the bottom people who managing a lot of daily operation, they need that. This is the best way to do what they are always do it.
Yeah, that's right. And this is take us again to the same point, that the culture. It will not come without the culture. So if this is what we have in our company, that's the digital people, they should engage with the operation people, and they come up with the ideas. Some of these ideas, by the way, we kill it there. Maybe it's not scalable. Maybe it will serve a specific problem, and we'll solve the problem and we'll kill it. But what we are looking for is the scalability and the sustainability. We need to sustain this operation by leveraging the technology. This is how we look at it.
So interested. So in the industrial, I am trying to come up with keywords to link it with what we are here. But I just really interested about the words when you said it's a culture. We try to build the culture internally in Al Ubaykana group, and then we export it outside. If we could discuss specific, let's say your company have the sister company for the digitalization the last 6 years, a lot of solution in the education, in the manufacturing, in the packaging, and from you as Omar, who are holding one of this product, what is the product, and why you build this product, and how did you start it, and if you could share a case with us as an industrial, if you have a product specifically, and then we can measure everything that we share it. Like you say, sustainability we should be scale it up, you should be practice, you should create a demand. How did you implemented all these beliefs from your corporate and from your personal background on this product, and how did you measure it, and how did you also launch it now to the market?
See, I'll start from where the product starts, is the ideas. Then I'll come to what we are offering today, and how we commercialize
the story
concept. So basically, the idea started where all the manufacturing people or industrial people, they know that the utility room is an underrated area, and it's in the back.
So the product is the utility.
Yeah, we are focusing on as I mentioned, in Ubaykan Digital Solution, they are focusing on different. In the shop floor, there is a product managing this. On the safety and security, there is a product, and the utilities. based on the business domain, we are classifying the product. My products fall under the utilities. So why they need someone from utilities? Basically, the utilities is an underrated area in the back of the manufacturing. It's isolated room, we call it. No one would love to go there. It's not that lovely room that someone would love to stay there. So, however, with that room is I would say 60% from any manufacturing energy consumption coming from that room. So you can imagine how much is critical. We call the utilities a life lane for any manufacturing. So if the manufacturing, you may have 10, 15 production line, but the utility is the same centralized utilities that serve the 15 lines. So failure on one of two of the production, it will not make the same damage if one of the utilities on the backbone has been disrupted. So we said together, guys, we need to change the way of the operation for the utilities. We need to leverage the technology to achieve the excellency of it. How we benchmark ourselves globally, are we efficient or not? How we look about the energy consumption. Do we do the right practices on a daily basis or not? Do we sustain these practices or not? So the idea is triggered from there. We need to have a real-time understanding what's going on in that room. We need to change the way of the maintenance people from preventive maintenance to condition-based maintenance to predictive maintenance. How the AI could help on this operation. So this is where the idea is started. We have done a lot of exercises and brainstorming with the people to understand where there is let's say, pain points and challenges. We came to approach that if we connect the consumption with the generation, and we understand how each utility are operate itself, we should look at the utility. All the people manufacturing, they are looking to the utilities as a serving point to their production line. No one look at the asset itself as how these assets are efficient or not. How do we need to make more let's say, efficient practices on a daily basis to even to achieve saving or to eliminate waste, losses. The losses could be on water, the losses could be in chemical consumption, the losses could be different. So what we have done, we have an expertise across our factories. So this experience, we need to have it on a digital platform. Translated to digital language. How we have it on the digital. So basically now, what we have launched last 4 months, we have launched the product where we can manage the real-time performance. Basically, we leverage the technology from IoT connectivity, cloud computing, AI and machine learning, all of these digital capability. We tailor it to serve the utility people. How the daily operation of the utility could have a visibility, understanding, benchmarking their daily operation on each utilities. One of the common problem for any utility and any company, they have different OEMs, different manufacturing for different machineries. How do we unify all of this under one umbrella? And we have different critical parameter compared to each other on a real time. And even though it's not only this, we enable the AI and the machine learning to predict the failures, predict the energy consumption for the next year. So based on this prediction, based on this, we can understand where we stand, how we optimize on the first, do we do the right practice or efficient or not? So a lot of use cases, our achievement in our factories and group, specifically the tangible one and with the direct ROI, is the energy saving. How we measure how we'll do first the energy saving. After doing the energy saving, how we measure it and verify it. After doing this, how we calculate our carbon emission. This carbon emission calculation coming on a real time. How you cascade down the consumption of the energy and consumption or the carbon impact per product, per produced product. How you have a credit for these carbon credits that we have avoided. All of these where the digital coming, playing a crucial role to connect and gather a lot of massive data from different resources especially in scope 3, we need a lot of data injection from different aspects on the company. You need from HR, you need from the ERP system, you need from the finance, you need from the logistics, supply chain. Everyone has to get engaged on the scope 3 calculation. So again, this is without digital, I would say it's doable, but it will take too much long time to get it done. However, if we leverage the technology to automate these processes for collecting these data, and we define the right framework that we comply with, and we need to produce the ESG reporting across accordingly, that it will be a breaking through for the people. They are looking for their sustainability goal achievement quicker and faster. So this is the how I say, back to my point, it's a great enabler for any sustainable initiatives that's running on place. So
yeah, so I can just again highlight on, you have shared data, this concept of, you have a data, you have skills on the floor.
Yeah.
Every day they are dealing with different challenges. You bring this data, these skills, to a better place, which is a platform. You're already launching this platform. If you allow me to ask it, the product name.
The product name is Sanid Utilities. Sanid, the product is Sanid.
Okay.
Sanid is the name. That's mean in Arabic is support. So okay. This is the our name, and the utilities is the domain.
Yes.
It's launched. It's launched like. 1.5 year back, but okay. The last release with the capability that I have talked with, it's like last 3 months or 4 months.
Yeah, that's, I believe, for our audience. Al-Ubaikan Group is participant also for COP28, and this is one of the solutions they provided.
Yeah,
there.
We are participating in COP28 these days.
So I have noticed every time when you talk about Sanid product, you always say how we could. And to be honest with you, to do a digital solution is something, as I told you, available nowadays. But to know the approach, and to know how, and to translate this know-how to a tool that anyone, not just the expertise who are in the other side, can understand it, is the main challenge. So for you, I want to tackle the last part about when we talk about sustainability is a data for me. Sustainability meaning there is a fact, there is a data, and the other side should be.
Yeah.
You as a Ubaikan and as industrial in your Sanid product, how did you involve the data to be more, let's say, I don't want to say useful, because the data is useful in all the time, but how do you translate this data when you get it? Because I believe a lot of people, when we want to talk to them about how they're analyzing their system, they will say, we do assessment, and then we do developing, and then we do the outcome. Yeah. Your outcome as a data, what is the value you bring it in? Since utility is, as you said, the dark room, not a lot of people were understanding this. How did you play it in terms of the data? Actually,
coming to your point, how do we? Yes. Asking the right question will lead to the right outcomes that we need to reach to. Data, we saw the data it's the gold. It's the outcomes of what we are doing as a digital. Now, couple of questions, if I ask it, will trigger with our audience. Now, for example, what we are bringing to the CO table, for example, after our exercise is done, how much saving do we have achieved? Yes. How much we were spending, and where we are today? This is one of the questions. Second question is how much this impact on our bottom line? This is second question. Third question, how this impact our people they are operating on a daily basis? Do we improve their environment? Do we make their life easy? Are we facilitate the technology to help them, or to this is other KPI or something to measure with? The outcomes of the data is how to prepare the right data, clean, and for the AI to start do the magic. The magic
how to use it, yes.
How to use the data. Now, normally people, once they come to the data collection, they collect every and single point on the facility. I wouldn't say right or wrong, but in our approach, we are very precise what to connect and why to connect, how we need to deal with this data after we get it. And we leverage the AI on the historical data that we have collect to unlock new values. Once all the data is ready, this is the value of the AI. If you didn't give the AI models a right, clean, neat data, we'll not get anything. We'll get nothing. So this is based on our understanding. We come from the end result, where we need to achieve, what we need to achieve, and we connect and we start our projects or our connectivity with our clients to achieve this outcomes goals. Basically, I would finalize with this: the use cases of AI is it's unlimited, and no one can predict what can AI can predict for us. So this is how we see it, and this is how the digital can enable the operation in their daily operation or in their daily challenges or pain points. And
yeah, you are right. Is always two sides of the equation. I just want to talking to you. I feel like we could talk all the day.
Yeah.
But if I can ask you, Umar, if you want to have a remarks, thought, or a message, or even a sharing ideas with the audience at any level of the sustainability, as a digital, as a human, as operation, as a technology, even as a word for coming generation, what you would love to share, and you just share it with the audience, and then I would take the lead to close this lovely session with you.
I would say in the sustainability, it's not. Yes, it's a buzzword and trendy word these days, but it has to be in the culture. It has to be in daily practices, in our home, and with our kids, in our traveling every day to the work. We should watch out or our movement. First of all, to do this, we need to do the awareness. For the people to understand what's sustainability, they should learn all the around people. This is what I start doing it for last 1 year or something. That's I need to look at the sustainability from different angle, and in personal, then we see it from the business, corporate or business point of view. The heavy load is coming from the corporate, and the heavier coming from the industrial people. So everyone have to look at
our
their
session is heavy today.
Yes, yeah, that's so this is my only advice or to the people. They are understanding the sustainability, and again, sustainability is a wide word and covering a lot of aspects, a lot of dimension. Everyone should look at the sustainability from his dimension, how I can contribute to the sustainability and sustainable world. So thank you, Samar, for today.
Thank you, Omar. And I want to say also, as summarize what have been discussed in this session, I just want to recall again some keywords for me. Starting keywords about sustainability is leading for us opening discussion in our mind, and I hope this session could inspiring you to think more how you could play a good, let's say, or like whatever is contributing you could play to be part of the change in terms of sustainability. Practice asking the right question, answering the right answer in terms of the operation and sustainability in the industrial is the key to understand exactly what is the right solution to adapt, what is the right, let's say, input that we should develop it in terms of operation and in terms of industrial. Again, I am saying I hope this session could inspiring a lot of people who could start understanding how operation and how industrial people try to deliver the culture of sustainability during their solution. I hope you have a lovely day ahead or even a lovely night ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Samar. Thank you for today.